Hi viewers, so today I'm going to be talking about investment. The Bible gave us a brief insight into what investment is. You can see that in Galatians chapter 6 verse 7. Galatians chapter 6 verse 7 says, "Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For what a man soweth, that shall he also reap." So that's what investment basically is. Investment is like a seed sown to get back returns. But what that verse did not tell you, there is something latent in that verse. It didn't tell you that when you get back your returns or when you reap bountifully. So investment is basically sowing to reap bountifully. Because nobody sows a seed of orange and gets one orange. You get many oranges. So you sow and get many. That's what investment is. So I'm going to be talking about investment on the broad light. Now, I'm not an investor, but I'm sure many of you watching me are investors. I'm going to be telling you now something you need to know. There are two types of investments, and I'm very sure you don't know that. For some of you that do, kudos. But there are two types of investments. We have the temporal investments and we have the eternal investments. Now, temporal investments are investments that are earthly, investments that do not last forever. These are earthly investments and they have no lasting property. Like, they do not last forever. They remain here on earth and they die here on earth. Now, eternal investments are investments that last forever. So temporal investments are investments like real estate investments, cryptocurrency, and whatnot. You know them. While eternal investments are investments in things that are spiritual, investments in the spirit, investment in God. So these are the two types of investments you need to know. I'm going to be giving you some characters, some Bible characters that made investments and how their investments turned out. The first one is Judas Iscariot. Judas Iscariot, as a matter of fact, was a real estate investor, in the fact that the money he made from selling Jesus, from betraying Jesus, he used to purchase a land. But the problem was that he did not get the reward of that investment. In fact, he lost his life, he hanged himself, and he died, and the land was cursed according to the Bible. The field of blood, the Bible calls it. So the land was cursed and he lost everything. That was a wrong investment. The reason why it was a wrong investment was that he did not see things on the broad light. He did not see that there was an investment higher than the earthly investments that he wanted to go into. So there was an investment that was higher. There was an eternal investment that was higher. He did not know that outside the earth realm, rewards waiting for him if he continued with Jesus as his disciple. There are rewards that he could have obtained, but he didn't look at that light. Now, another key person to look at is Esau. Esau invested in the wrong thing. He sold his birthright, and the Bible says he sought it carefully with tears, but he could not get it back. So he made the wrong investment because he did not look at things from the eternal scope. He was so obsessed with the things that are temporal and earthly. That's how I'm going to put it. And then another person you need to look at is Abraham. Abraham was a big time investor. You can check his ranking in heaven. We know the rank Abraham has in heaven. And you can check him here on earth. Look at his seed, Israel. You can see how good they are doing. So Abraham was a big time billionaire, both here on earth and in heaven is still a billionaire. That's the advantage of making eternal investments. When you make eternal investments, there are a lot of things you get. You get both temporal rewards and eternal rewards. Eternal investments will not fail you. It's the best investment to make. Invest in God now. That's the best investment you can make. You know something? I need to tell you something. It doesn't matter how rich you are or how wealthy you are today, because if you do not have any spiritual investment, you are in the lowest hierarchy. You are in the lowest cadre of things in the spirit. You are in the lowest cadre in spiritual hierarchy, and what that means is that you are bound for hell, because you will not be in the realm of Hades. That's the realm of hell. You don't have any level. and that's bad, because your investments here on earth will end here. The Bible says the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. It means everything will be burned by fire. That means you will have nothing left. You will become empty again. But those that make eternal reward investments, they reap forever and ever and ever. Now, your temporal investments, as good as they may be, your real estate, as good as they may be an hindrance to you getting the best out of yourself. For example, now, somebody may think that he has too much lands, he has too much cars, he has too much buildings, that he doesn't need God. So that building, that land, those cars that he has become the hindrance to him making eternal investments, which is the best investment a man can make. So I urge you today, invest in the things that are eternal. The Bible says, for here we have no continuing city. But if you check the second part of that verse, it says, but we seek one to come. People that have the knowledge of eternal investments are seeking. They know that we do not have a continuing city here on earth. So they are seeking one to come. They are seeking for something that's eternal. So I urge you today, please make eternal investments. Invest in God now that there is time, because there is no time. The truth is, there is no time. Invest in God now that time that is tarrying. God bless you.